Every year as we get to this time, our attention shifts to being operationally focused. We become completely enamored with how much room is left in that bin, what's the moisture on the field out west, do we have enough space left to get this field on wheels before rain comes, and so on and so forth. We tend to almost forget about the trials that we put out there for the year. The micro products that have gone out, the soil amendments, the biologicals, and the hybrid and variety trials that we've implemented this growing season become an afterthought. Sure, that monitor's up in the corner of the cab streaming yield data to us, but we're more worried about getting the crop out and much less worried about seeing the culmination of those trials and those efforts that we put into the growing season. I'm Keith Byerly, Precision Ag Manager at Central Valley Ag, and this is your Agronomy Focus video that corresponds with my article on the CVA website. As we get to this point in the year, we need to be more focused on the tasks that we've just completed. That doesn't mean that we take away from the operational responsibilities, but pay attention to what's going on in the corner of the cab. After all, it is reporting on what we just completed for an entire growing season. When I was in college, I may or may not have chosen the option of switching a couple of classes over to pass-fail. When we look at specialty products, especially as some of the trials that you put out on your field, we tend to look at it in the same way, as a pass-fail option. But that's a little ridiculous when you think about it. We've done the work of getting intensive soil samples. We've got the yield monitor giving us fresh yield data every few feet across the field. And we've got the planter data, the application data, and all of those things cataloged in our GIS system. So why then do we choose to judge a product like a phosphorus fixation inhibitor as being a product that either has to pass or fail in the entirety of 80 or 160 acres instead of looking at how it performs on a small subsection of the field? When we talk about a product like a phosphorus fixation inhibitor, we know that those products tend to show the best benefits when we get into low or high pHs. So then why are we not judging looking at those soil maps to see how they perform in those areas specifically? I know for a fact that when we do that, we see great economic benefits from those products when we're at the far ends of the pH spectrum, a little less economic benefits when we approach the middle, and then when we're in optimum pH, those products often don't pay a huge dividend, and in fact sometimes even have a bit of a cost to us instead of profit for the season. So I can tell you with the systems that we have in place today, we need to be smarter about how we implement these things going forward. When we look at the options that we have to put on a planter or a sprayer today with Sidekick systems, Surefire Ag systems, all the different attachments that we can put on the planter to place liquid exactly where we need it, and the fact that a lot of these products don't take a lot of gallons, it's pretty easy for us to avoid using tanks that are like this and instead have a 30 or a 50-gallon tank on that planter and apply these products exactly where we need it. When we talk about products like phosphorus fixation inhibitors, we may just split the bin up on that dry machine and use one bin for treated product and another bin for untreated product. We have a litany of ways at our disposal to be smarter about how to use these products. So that's my challenge for you today. Talk to your ACS regional specialist about how to analyze your data to decide where the best place to put these products at play or leave them in your holster at. Then talk to our ACS equipment team. We have options that can be customized for just about any planter system, any application system, and so on to apply these products where we need them and not where we don't. And in fact, a lot of times we can even tie those application systems into the display you already have in your cab to save a lot on the cost of implementing these systems. If we approach it in that way, we've got some very financially feasible ways to add systems to our equipment that are going to yield us a lot of profit and a lot of benefit and yield going on for seasons to come.